Peanuts movie is based on the old comic strips made by Charles M. Schulz and is written by Charles' son and grandson. In this movie, we have Charlie Brown, who just wants to fit in like usual, and one day a redhead girl moves in across the street who he starts to have a crush on and wants to impress because she's never met him before, so she doesn't know any of his flaws. And of course, he goes through several different antics with his pal Snoopy by his side, trying to help him out woo this girl. Now, I have a bit of a confession to make. When I was a kid, I did not get into Peanuts. I know that basically makes me a horrible person. But truthfully, I don't know. I just didn't get into the humor for some reason. I don't know why. The funny thing is, coming back to these now as an adult, I actually enjoy them a lot more. I find them really funny and really entertaining. So I don't know why I didn't get the charm as a kid, but I do get it now. So I guess you could say I'm a late to the party Peanuts fan. Now, I know a lot of people love Peanuts, and I know some out there were scared about this movie because God knows Hollywood likes to screw up old properties a lot. They have a knack for it. But, thankfully, in this case, it doesn't. This pays really well homage to the original. It's not modernized or anything. It feels like this could have been written back when Charles Schulz was alive and writing these comic strips. There are a lot of homages to the old cartoons, but they aren't winky, obvious, take you out of the movie homages, where it's like they say a line or something that happened that fans will remember, and then they kind of look at the camera like, see what we did there? We homage that. We know you like this. And then that's just painful as hell because it takes out the movie. This movie's very respectful to its fans and the legacy of Charles Schulz. Obviously, that's helped by the fact that Charles Schulz's son wrote the script. The animation in this movie is really good too, taking the old look of the Peanuts cartoon and marrying it with the new CGI animation we have today. And it looks really, really good. It doesn't take away from the feel of the Peanuts cartoon or anything like that. In fact, it just adds more to it. Also, this movie's really funny. There's a lot of good humor here, much like the old Peanuts cartoons, for both kids and adults. It's not just one of those things you put in front of your kid like, oh, you know, they can just sit there while I do work around the house so that they don't bother me or whatever. Also, the voice acting is good too. It's not peppered in with celebrities that sound way out of place. Like, there's no Brad Pitt voicing Linus or something. Nothing like that. It all feels very right. In fact, most of the voice actors sound like their original counterparts, which is fantastic. I love that they worked so hard to make it like the original show. I gotta respect that. That is awesome because it shows they respect their fans and they want to do right by the legacy of Peanuts. Now, I will say, this isn't the best animated film of the year or anything. I still would say Inside Out is a better animated film. But this is a pretty good one too. It's a good family film. I enjoyed this movie. I had a smile on my face for most of this movie. A lot of the jokes worked for me. And yeah, it did also make me want to go see other Peanuts cartoons. That's another thing about this movie is if you've never seen Peanuts before or you're only a little familiar with it, this will make you want to go back and watch the old Peanuts cartoons, which is exactly what an adaptation of an old TV show or something like that should do. Whenever you reboot or whatever, it should introduce newcomers to the show while also making it for the fans of that show. I say check it out, and I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 stars. Alright, hope you enjoyed that review. Definitely check this movie out. And like, comment, subscribe. See ya.